I want the entirety of Congress, in fact, the whole U.S. government, to remember the fear and despair that my generation lives with every day, and I want you to hold on to it. My name is Jamie Margolin, and I'm an 18-year-old climate justice organizer, activist, and author. Living in the Pacific Northwest, I live in Seattle, Washington. There's so much natural beauty. Washington is known as the evergreen state because the trees are green all year round. And even though I live in a very urban area, it's still green everywhere. There's trees everywhere. But that means you can see what once was and like the skeleton of once was, and you can also see the destruction. That all just like made me really, really passionate. Like, okay, I really, really want to stand up against the climate crisis, but I didn't know how to get started. What changed for me at 14 was the 2016 election. 2016 election did not go the way that I wanted, and I was absolutely devastated. And I wanted to get involved in a local climate justice organization because that was the issue that, like, from the day one was really, really at the top of my mind, and was, as a young person, I worried about extensively. I Googled a local organization, found a website, called the number, said, I have no clue what I'm doing. I've never done anything like this before. I want to help. It just kind of snowballed from there. You know, this was the summer of 2017, so there was Hurricane Maria, Hurricane Harvey, the wildfires. Trump announced that the United States was going to pull out of the Paris Climate Accords. And so it was just bad thing after bad thing after bad thing after bad thing. And eventually I was like, you know what, screw it. We need to do something big. And so I posted on social media that I wanted to organize a youth climate march. And I asked, okay, who's with me? I had a very low amount of social media followers and engagement. So it wasn't like I posted and then it just happened. I got a response from a girl who lived in Baltimore, who I had been internet friends with, named Nadia Nazar. We got on the phone. Then I pulled in a few other people. I sent a bunch of emails. I found some mentors to help me. It was a very slow build. It wasn't like a viral moment. We didn't hire anyone. We didn't have the money to hire anyone to organize anything for us. We organized it ourselves. And by we, I mean the young people that ended up becoming 0 Hour. Vision of what we were trying to organize was big youth mass mobilization all over the world for climate justice. Big movements in the past have had some sort of mass mobilization, so it was also learning from past movements. We didn't ask for this crisis, but we are the ones inheriting the worst of it. There were a lot of people who didn't believe in us. There was a lot of lack of resources and funding. What if it never catches on? What if there's no momentum? What if we can't pull this off? I ended up not giving up because it was just that Dory mindset, just keep swimming, just keep trying, and then, something happens. A year later, from that initial post, we had the Youth Climate March on Washington, D.C., July of 2018, and in 25 cities around the world.
Next up, we have 0 Hour, one of the founding members, Jamie Margolin, who's going to come speak. Everyone who is here is here because they believe in this issue.
It was pouring rain. Of all days, of course it has to rain. A lot of people showed up actually, and we ended up having a great march in the pouring rain.
I feel this energy, and it's incredible. So keep it up.
Days before the march, we had a big lobby day where we all went to Capitol Hill and lobbied different senators. We met with Senator Bernie Sanders, Senator Tammy Duckworth, and we were delivering our demands to different senators on Capitol Hill, hey, we're going to be marching in a few days. This is what we're asking for. Stay tuned. This issue is something that I don't have time to wait until I'm older to take action on. And so being young, there's urgency in the work that I do because it's an issue of life or death for my generation.
Climate change has got to go, hey, hey! Ho, ho! Climate change has got to go, hey, hey!
Movements need everyone. They need people to organize, but they also need people to create art to inspire and communicate messages. They need writers. They need people to help manage the technology. Channel whatever passion or talent that you have into a cause that you care about or an organization that you want to support. We're taught that you have to have a college degree to literally do anything in life, and that's just not true. Whatever stage in life that you're at, have special wisdom that comes with that stage of life, and you can make real change. By 2030, I will be old enough to run for Congress and be seated right where you guys are sitting right now. By then, we need to have already achieved net zero greenhouse gas emissions and be rapidly on the path to climate recovery.